Hello, Internet! I'm Elliot the Purple Doofus, and welcome to Buddy Reads, where I read a small selection book and review it for you. Today we are covering chapters 13 through 17 of The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I hope you've read up to that point yourself, because I do not want to ruin anything for you. Ha 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 ha! I'm sorry if I sound like an anime character, but I was supposed to be done with these videos like 3 hours ago, and I'm really sorry, because these are going to be short. I hope you still have fun watching them. Let me remind myself where it begins. It starts off with our handmaid in the room that she is about to perform a ceremony in. Whatever that means. Well, you'll find out what that means a little bit later. And while she's there, she has time. She has time to think, and time to remember, and time to dream. And she dreams about the first day after, I guess, the revolution, where she is with her friend, and her friend can't take being a handmaiden anymore. Her friend wants to leave this terrible future, and I cannot blame her in the slightest. And her friend has a plan to fake ill. Our handmaid says, "No, don't do that, you're an idiot. They have 2 men in the ambulance, and those men aren't allowed to even touch themselves. You're a fool! Do not do this!" And they're conspiring between a hole in a bathroom stall, because that is the only place that they are allowed to talk, telling you the women in this future are just fucked. But anyways, they go on. We find out that this ceremony... Well, no, that's later. The handmaid is back in her living area. She is eating. She is doing all of the things that she is supposed to be doing as a handmaid. She is keeping out of everyone's way. And I forgot to mention this last section, but the woman that she is under used to be the head of a cosmetics company, I think. And, well, this woman is supposedly the wife of the commander, the commissioner, the man of the house. And that will become apparent later during the ceremony. The handmaid also remembers trying to smuggle her child across the border into Canada. And I'm not exactly sure when this is. I'm thinking it's like right at the apex of the revolution, where laws are just being put into place, or about to be put into place. And she has like a day pass that's obviously forged, and passports that are obviously forged. She's drugged her child so her child won't tell the border people, what's going on, even though she hasn't actually told her child what's going on, because that's just another step of not giving their story away, because a child is unfortunate. A child is unfortunately not good at lying. And it reminds me of when I was little and I used to greet my grandparents at the door on a summer afternoon by saying, "We bought you sweatpants for Christmas!" And my mom would just go, But then we go back to the future. Well, we go back to the present for the handmaid, and they are sitting and they are waiting for the commissioner to tell them their bedtime story from the Bible that is locked up in a cabinet. Because handmaids are not allowed to read. Women are not allowed to read in this series, and it is freaking me out. He tells them a tale from the Bible. Actually, before he comes and he tells them the tale, she gets to watch the news, and it's all about how the world is awful, how the world is in utter peril, how the world is at war with itself. Whoo, boy. The woman in charge, I believe it is still cosmetics lady, shuts off the TV, says that's enough of that, and the man comes in and does his little storytelling thing, which is, okay. And then the handmaid goes to her ceremony. She goes into the commissioner's bedroom. She lays in cosmetics lady's lap, and she holds her down with a sheet about here, covering up her face from the rest of her body, much like the doctor. Commander walks in. He does his thing, which is has sex with her, and she is supposed to usually lie there for like 5 to 10 minutes and let the juices do their thing. But the cosmetics lady is so perturbed, and she's just like, "Get out of my face," as soon as he's done. We also get a hint as to what the handmaid's name is. She refers to herself as Offred, because that is the name that is given to her after she becomes a handmaid, but that is not her real name. So now I can say Offred. After that ordeal in the bedroom, Offred goes to the kitchen. She has this sudden urge to steal something, and she is in the kitchen and she is looking for something to steal when a man catches her. And a man says, "What are you doing here?" And she turns around and she knows that he is just as much in the wrong as she is because he is not allowed to talk to her. He is not allowed to look at her. I'm telling you, this future is fucked up. And they have a moment where they get very close, like they are about to kiss and embrace and just give in to their carnal passions and just fuck like jackrabbits. And that's pretty much where the section ends. I'm really hoping that this doesn't go the way of a, tortured romance. I'm hoping that this scene right here is just illustrating how everyone is very pent up. And I'm hoping this isn't one of those things that eventually turns into, "Oh, I loved him so, but I could not touch him," because that would suck. This book is doing so well right now. Do not turn into a romance. Please do not turn into a romance. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you like this video specifically, go ahead and hit the like button. And go ahead and leave a comment letting me know that you like me. Go ahead and leave a comment letting me know that you hate me. Go ahead and leave a comment letting me know that you want to see more. Go ahead and leave a comment letting me know that you want to see less. Go ahead and leave a comment letting me know the worst romance story that you know of. Yeah. I've been Elliot the Purple Doofus. This has been Buddy Reads, reminding you to watch up a Game Radius, and I will see you all in the next section of The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Toodles!